Okay, let's end our discussion of operant conditioning by talking about a few of its implications. The first is that the environment controls learning by how it establishes and modifies what happens. He who holds the rewards and gives out the punishments controls learning. It's especially applicable to learning in toddlerhood, because toddlers seem to respond to this type of reward and punishment or reinforcement type learning. But once an individual becomes aware of the process, they can choose to adapt, resist, or redefine it. So, the person can just say, I'm not going to be controlled by those reinforcers anymore. Or, as we talked about earlier, one person's punishment is another person's reward. Who knows? Maybe you like to get shocked by your seat. Certainly we know that children act out often because they like the attention, even if the attention from the adult's perspective is negative. They're trying to give out a punishment. From a child's perspective, that would be a positive reinforcer if they just want any kind of attention. And it's important to remember that children aren't the only ones whose behavior is being shaped in these situations. Children are also shaping adults' behavior through reinforcement. So, for example, a child cries, a parent picks up the child and soothes them. That would be an example of learning both from the side of the child and the side of the adult. But they're both different types of reinforcement. One person is getting positively reinforced, one person is getting negatively reinforced. I won't tell you which right now because that would give just way too much away for your case study assignment. Finally, this type of theory only explains learning when there's direct rewards and punishments. You might say, my child, is using curse words, and I never told them to use curse words. I never rewarded them for using curse words. Where are they getting that behavior from? Well, it's often because they saw somebody else doing it, and that leads us to our next type of learning theory.